Since 1999, our residential home Bevern View has provided a loving and supportive environment for over 35 residents with profound physical and learning disabilities.
We began with just 7 residents, but over the course of 25 years we have steadily expanded our capacity to accommodate 11 permanent residents. In addition to the extra bedrooms, we are so privileged to have a magnificent hydrotherapy pool used daily by our residents, but also available to a number of families in the local community.
However, we have never expanded the size of our community spaces.
As our residents get older and their needs become more complex, we have recognised that we urgently need to extend the home in order to create a space for the residents to continue to live their lives to the full. A space to thrive.
Extending the current activity room will create a much-needed, purpose-built activity space, as the current room is a bit too small, especially for 11 residents.
So for years now, we've been doing activities in here, the lounge. One moment it could be the home of Strictly Come Dancing, or a slapstick circus show.
And the next, just a lounge.
In here on another day, we could witness one of the amazing creative activities that the residents have chosen to participate in.
And then, all change, pack down and back to trying to be a lounge again.
We'll come back to the lounge in a bit, but let me show you where we intend to build our dedicated activity space. Follow me. We want to transform this tiny activity room into our space to thrive. Wouldn't it be great if Paul could have a space to go to play his piano as loud as he liked?
And his friend Kieran could play the drums with him to his favourite songs.
Chloe loves to dance. How special would it be for her to have a space where she can express herself and dance freely with her friends?
It will be fully accessible, a blank canvas, kitted out and ready to go, only for activities.
And distraction-free. Our person-centred activity programmes designed to stimulate and engage are currently delivered in a hectic lounge.
That lounge also doubles as a thoroughfare with 4 bedrooms coming off of it.
As you can see, it's just super busy in here.
But in here, there'll be no telephones going off or people walking through.
All attention can be given to the residents.
Picture this. We're going to push out and up into this vacant space outside, and we're going to create an activity area as big as the current lounge.
Could you imagine a room that could be anything for anyone?
Sensory stories would be phenomenal in here.
Did you know setting up and dismantling daily activities can take up to 10 hours over an average week? The setup time for this talent show actually took longer than the activity itself.
But with a fully equipped and easy to use room, complete with vital storage for all types of activities, we could invest that lost time back into the lives of the residents.
Wouldn't it be wonderful to have a space ready to go for any activity? Simon could go and paint whenever he liked.
This will help us provide more frequent and higher quality activities. It will give residents more choice in life and release the lounge to be a lounge. What next for this shell of a lounge?
Ask yourself, what does a lounge mean to you?
Or even better, let's ask the good people of Lewis. Let's go.
So, at the end of a long day, you go home, you go into the lounge. What does that environment need to be like?
Cosy and warm.
For most people, it's going to be a place to relax. So I like sort of warm lighting, sort of nothing too bright.
My sofa, my fluffy sofa. I love it.
Pastel colours, comfortable.
Yeah.
It should be mellow. We have lots of lamps in our lounge.
Oh, right, lamps.
Yeah,
Way forward.
we like lamps.
In the winter, a nice fireplace.
Surrounded by things that are personal to you and sort of make it feel like the most relaxing place it can be.
Yeah, lovely. A few lovely lamps. Lighting is very important.
Yes.
Lighting is key.
We can talk about lighting. I hate a big light.
Okay.
Like a main light, yeah.
How does your lounge make you feel?
Chilled out. Yeah, very relaxed.
It's comfy.
It's very cosy. It's very comfortable. Like you just sit down and it's like, oh. Relaxing.
Unwinding.
Like at peace, you go home to your lounge and yeah, you're settled after a long day at work. Or
If you could have one thing in a lounge, what would it be?
plants.
I think a fire. Fire's good.
Comfy sofa and of course a big TV.
Couple of picture frames.
Or a dinosaur.
Or dinosaur?
Floor with a rug.
What? It's got to be a carpet. It's got to be a carpet.
I hope you're with us when we say it is time we reclaim back the lounge for the residents.
Transforming this cold, boring, impersonal space into a proper lounge.
Like yours and mine.
Who wouldn't enjoy a calm and comfortable lounge to unwind in?
Stylish, with personal touches, and fit for purpose. Reclaiming the lounge would mean so much to our residents' families too.
At the moment, when we come to visit Simon, we squeeze into his bedroom as it can be too noisy and busy in the lounge.
But wouldn't it be amazing if we had a relaxing space where we could spend time with our son?
And all of his friends together.
I don't know about you, but I don't have a 50-plus workforce in every corner of my home. I don't have notice boards with rotas and shift plans. Or an office. Now, of course, you can't avoid it here, but this Space to Thrive appeal will help us form a clearer distinction between office operations and the residents' living spaces by building much-needed offices, a meetings room and a staff room next door on our Brooklyn site.
We are just outside what will be our new activity space. Now imagine steps leading up to our Brooklyn site. Up here is where the new office building is going to be based. Close by, but leaving the home to be a home.
Did you know staff working 14-hour long days often resort to taking their breaks in their cars?
Some find it hard to switch off, and on their breaks, they don't have anywhere to go.
To create a more supportive work environment and foster staff satisfaction and retention, it's so important that we create a dedicated staff break room. You know, somewhere they can reset. Whoa! Oh gosh, or sign up to a staff night out. Yeah, I might go. Or simply sit back with a bite to eat and relax for 15 minutes.
Fancy a cup of tea?
No, I'm good, thank you. No, that's not a real surface. It's a green screen.
To get this for real, we need you. We're already halfway to the target. Come on, let's do this together.
Yes.